This is the weekly for Aries. I feel like a lot of you have been going through some rough times, maybe a recent disappointment, or you may have been thinking back on some disappointments you've had in your love life. I feel like you may be very nostalgic at this time, and it may have been triggered due to something that you found out recently or something that you may be going through with somebody. Because I feel like there is somebody trying to move forward with you in a relationship at this time. This is somebody who seems to be very confident, very sure of the connection that they have with you. This is someone who wants to move forward, and I feel like they may be wanting to move forward a bit faster than what you are ready to go, or this connection is about to start to move a bit faster for you. This person may start to talk to you about the future, talk to you about what type of household they want, marriage, more commitment. I feel like they're really trying to bring in more commitment in this connection. And this is regardless to whether you're in a relationship or you're just dating somebody. I feel like the tone is definitely going to be much more serious moving forward. I feel like this person has made up their mind and they see you as somebody who they want to settle down with. I feel like this can be somebody who's very structured. Like, even if they don't come off, like, they may come off as somebody who is impulsive and emotional, and somebody who really wears their heart on their sleeve, somebody who charges forward with what they want. But I feel like this is somebody who also has a side to them that's very stable, that is future focused, that wants to manifest a much more serious and down-to-earth relationship. And they may be a earth sign or have earth in their chart. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Somebody who is realistic, very logical, slow to commit to something, but once they commit, it is something that they can stick to for the long run. This is somebody who is more focused on the stability and the security of a relationship and not so much the emotional. So they can be emotionally detached. And this is also somebody who likes to be with you one-on-one a lot. I feel like they are definitely trying to become more established at this time. This person may have certain things set in their life, like a career or a job or their own business, so where they have financial stability at this time. And I feel like this is definitely somebody who will become more abundant with time. They will become more stable. Like, this is definitely the point of view that they have for their life and the direction that they're going to take. But I feel like you are not yet ready to move forward with this person. It may be that this person might have let you down previously. Whether this is somebody from your past or somebody from your past that you're going to start dealing with again, or somebody who you've been with on and off and they have not really been good at being stable in your life in the past. I feel like they are serious this time. They want to move forward this time, but you're not quite ready. I feel that for a lot of you, this person may be trying to rush in, trying to make up for a lost time, or even just on a personal level, they may try to make up for lost time. If this is a brand new person, they may feel as though they should be settled down already, or that they should be in a committed connection already. So that may be their own insecurities trying to push them forward. But regardless to the fact, I'm feeling that you're not yet ready to settle down with this person. And I feel like you're going to slow them down, because they're definitely going to, I feel like this person is just like trying to, instead of building slowly or rebuilding slowly with you, they're trying to run. Like they may be wanting to move out very soon. Like I feel like for a lot of you, they may want to live with you very soon, or they may be wanting to speak about marriage very soon. And I feel like you're going to use the wisdom that you have from previous experiences, especially if you already know this person. You're not going to allow them to rush you. And I feel like for a lot of you, this is definitely somebody, for most of you, who you already have been on and off with, or who you already know from the past that may be returning. Because I feel like you see this person for who they are. No matter how good they try to sell themselves this time around, no matter how good they try to convince you, I feel like you just have a very grounded point of view. The illusions that you had attached to this person at some point have dissolved, and you finally are in a space to where you can see their good and their bad side. And I feel like a lot of you have accepted this person for who they are. You are at peace with who they are. They're not somebody who you don't want in your life, but you're also not ready to move forward with them with the type of quickness that they want to move with you. And I feel like that's definitely what you're going to let them know. And I feel like for some of you, this may be somebody who you might have been committed to like that in the past. Like you may have lived with them, or you may have been on the verge of living with them, getting married. I just feel like you already know this person. You've done this before, but you want to move differently. I feel like this time around, you're going to be much more grounded, much more stable emotionally, and you're going to let them know that, yes, you want to build with this person, you want to move forward, but they're going to have to pretty much start from scratch. The opportunity is there to build a connection with this person slowly, in a realistic way, in a way that is going to build in value with time. But as of right now, I feel like you're just definitely not trying to rush into the situation. And I feel like this person may not take you wanting to take your time very well. This person may not be happy to hear that you are not wanting to move at the same pace, and that you're not as ready as you used to be, or you might have been at some point. And that may make you want to take time away from them. If you do feel like you need to take some time apart from this person, do so. Don't allow feeling bad or having them upset with you stop you from doing what you need to do for you. And I feel like some time away from this person, like a couple days, to just think to yourself, to be a bit more introverted, will be beneficial for you, so that it doesn't make you change your mind or see things from a different perspective that will put in jeopardy what is best for you in the long run. Because I feel like a lot of you are definitely seeing things for what they are. And though you care for this person, you want to move smarter this time around. The love message I have for you is the Knight of Cups. I feel like there's a lot of romance coming in for you and this person. This is definitely somebody who's going to come from a romantic space, from the heart. They are genuine with their intention, and they do want to offer you a cup of love. And I feel like you know they are genuine, at least on the emotional level. But I also feel like this is a sign that you should listen to your intuition. Do what is best for you. Even if it's hard for that person to understand right now, it will help to make you more stable in this connection in the future. And if you like this reading, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to Moon, Stars, and the Sky Tarot. Thank you for watching. This is the weekly for Taurus. I feel like a lot of you may have been keeping to yourself or will be keeping to yourself. Having that time of inner reflection, that time of, you know, just really trying to become more grounded with your energy. I feel like there's some things that are coming in, and some of you, I'm getting the sense that you already knew something was going to happen. Like you felt the energy shift. And you've been taking time to yourself, or will be taking time to yourself, to really process where you are in life, what you want moving forward. And if you haven't done so yet, I advise that you do, because it's really going to serve you with what is coming in for you up next. And it's coming in for you very quickly. I feel like this is going to be a karmic week for you. You're either going to hear some information or be confronted, or just something from your past is going to be coming in for you that you never got closure on, that you never had an understanding about. I feel like this situation was left on a cliffhanger, like you were waiting for this person to communicate with you. You were waiting to see the final outcome. You were waiting to see what the other person was going to do about the situation, because the ball was in their court. And I feel like you thought that this was going to be a situation that got resolved fairly quickly, but actually it was never resolved. You never had that closure. You never had that opportunity to really understand why things went the way that they did. And I feel like this is going to be the time where things start to manifest. And I feel like this may go into September also. But I'm sensing that for a lot of you, you have been feeling this energy building up, like something is not sitting well with you. And just know that it is karmic energy that is coming in for you. This is something that you have been waiting on for a while too. Like, even for those of you who are over it, those of you who have moved on with your life, you may be in another connection, or you just may not give this the same level of importance as you did before. Just know that it is going to be revived, and you're going to be able to understand everything that happened with this person. I really feel that this person missed the opportunity to get the closure that they needed, or to give you the closure that you needed in this situation, because they didn't know how to address the problem. This may be somebody who does not know how to communicate. They may not be the best when it comes to the emotional situations. They may not be the best person when it comes to resolving this, but I feel like they've gone through a lot of trials and tribulations when it comes to their love life and their life in general. I feel like this is a type of person that has a lot of baggage. They have a lot of regrets because they have gone through similar situations with other people and have broken up with other people, whether that be a partner or a friend, relatives, over misunderstandings and over not being able to talk to the person, not being able to communicate what it is that they feel or why it is that they act the way they act. I also feel like this may be somebody who, growing up, they might not have had the emotional support system that they needed, and that's why they may struggle with the emotional aspects of life. But this time around, this person is in a much more stable space in their life. I feel like they have finally reached a place to where they are financially abundant. They may have a lot of money or a good job. They may be an entrepreneur. They may have a lot of resources. I just feel like this is somebody who definitely has dominated when it comes to the financial aspect. Or it may be that at this time they're starting to come up in this way. But I'm really feeling like this is definitely somebody who puts their finances and their career as a priority. But they still have not been able to let go of not having that closure with you, not having that understanding with you. And I feel like this person is still emotionally invested in this situation and in you. I feel like it never sat well with them letting you go. And I also feel like this situation might have involved a third party situation, or you suspecting that there was a third party situation going on. And for others of you, if it wasn't a third party situation, it may just have been other people, like their friends or their family, getting in the way of your relationship, getting in this person's ear and making things go negatively between you and this person, causing turmoil because they did not like that you and them were together. Like I said, I feel like you may be very different to this person. But now that this person is in a solid space, I feel like they have a much more positive attitude. And they have positive intentions coming back into your life. I feel like they have a very optimistic outlook on how things are going to go between you and them once they approach you. And I feel like they definitely wanted to be at a space to where they were doing well in their life financially before they confronted you about this situation. I just feel like this person really values the material. And they needed to get their material in place, you know, their money right, their life right, before they can really try to address any emotional situations. And I feel like they finally reached that space. The one thing I will say, it's a bit of a blind spot for this person, is that they're not really seeing the situation as clearly as they should be. I feel like they're weighing the pros and the cons of how this may affect them, but I don't feel like they're taking into consideration how you may feel about their return. I really just feel like they are more focused on how they're going to feel about it more than they are focused on how you're going to feel about it. Because like I said, I feel like they have a very happy-go-lucky way of viewing coming back to you, but they forget that you struggled with this situation, that they left you hanging. I really just feel like they're taking more into account how this is going to affect their life. The love message I have for you is the Fool. That really resonates with the energy I just picked up on. This person is going to come in at a moment to where you're really not expecting them. I feel like this is something you've already left behind, something that you got over, something that you were no longer really thinking about. And I feel like when it finally clearly leaves your mind, or has left your mind like a month later, or a little bit after that, to not give it a specific timing. But like I said, I feel like this is going to go into the next month. I feel like once you finally really have released it, that's when they're going to come in and want to have this conversation, this heart to heart with you. And it doesn't matter if this has been something you've been holding on to for years. I really just feel a very strong karmic energy between you and this person. And they are definitely coming in to have that conversation with you. I really feel like you're going to get clarity on whatever it was that happened. And if you like this reading, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to Moon, Stars, and the Sky Tarot. Thank you for watching. This is the weekly for Gemini. I feel like you have been in a connection with somebody for some time. I'm getting very on and off connection from this situation. Every time you feel like you've built stability with this person, every time you think that you're getting closer, they show you somehow that it's not really working. Your efforts, the time that you're spending, is not really getting to this person. And I feel like though there is value between you and this person, I feel like you trust each other. I feel like you can count on each other. But it's only when you are together. I really feel as though when you're not with this person, you get the sense that they just don't care anymore. That they've disconnected and that they're not really thinking about you. So it leaves you feeling like you're building something that's not really worthwhile. And I'm getting the sense that you've been feeling this way for some time. The on and off connection or the lack of stability and security, if you haven't been on and off. The ups and downs that this person brings to you have really got you fed up this time around. I feel like whatever they did this time really broke your heart. Really put you in a space to where you no longer trust them and you no longer really want to invest your heart in them. And I don't feel like it's completely over with you and this person. Like I said, very on and off vibes. But I feel like for some time you may either be going through a rough patch with them right now, not really communicating very much with them, or you may be on an off period with them right now. Because I feel like you've been going within and like really thinking things through, thinking what it is that you value on an emotional level. And I also feel like you've been waiting for them to respond to you, waiting for them to look for you, waiting for them to be present for you again. Because I'm getting the sense that they were the ones that, like I said, this time they really broke your heart. And I'm not even getting that it's cheating. Though for some of you it may be cheating. I just feel like this is somebody who's very selfish. Or who can be very selfish, like very stubborn. When they want something to be the way that they want it to be, that's it. There's no more talking. There's no more trying to compromise. It's either their way or the highway. And I feel like they try to take away their support or their presence from you. Or they stop communicating with you when you don't let them have their way with certain things. I also feel like this is a very free-spirited type of person. Just naturally, they do what they want to do when they want to do it. But I do see that they will be communicating with you again. This person definitely wants to continue this connection, and I feel like it's going to be on a much more spontaneous, romantic level. I'm getting the sense that they do not want to get deep emotionally right now, especially because of what may just have happened. It might have been very emotional this time around when you broke up with this person, and they are going to come back with a much more passionate, you know, physically passionate energy, not really wanting to speak about what may have happened, not really wanting to confront the problem. And this person may be an earth sign, a fire sign. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, somebody who has a strong character, spirit, and will. Someone who is free-spirited, somebody who may be impulsive at times. This is a very energetic person, and they also act off how they feel in their hearts. And they usually, when they go after something that they want, they usually get it. And they may be a bit older than you, or just may have more life experience than you when it comes to being in relationships. But just know that this person is gonna have trouble changing. They may come from a very negative background. They may have a very negative outlook on life, and I feel like it runs deep with them. It may be that the way that they act in relationships may be what they learned from their parents, or what they learned from their own experience that relationships are supposed to be like. And I only tell you this because I see that you've been trying to manifest a new beginning with this person, a different type of relationship. I feel like a lot of you have set intentions, or will be setting intentions for this person to change, for you to find another path with them. And I must say, I do feel like this person has the potential to change. I feel like they have a lot of different levels to them, to their way of being. But the problem is that they may be the type of person who's very all about themselves. You know, like if they feel like somebody is trying to get too close, or trying to change them, trying to impose on their way of being, I feel like they will start to become defensive. And I feel like a lot of you already know that. They've showed you that if you try to change them, they will go into that negative space. And that's part of the reason why they can't, or have not been able to give you a stable relationship. I don't feel like this person does not want to give you a real relationship. I feel like this person may not be yet at a space that they know how to have a healthy relationship. I do feel like they can change, but do you have the energy, the patience, and the love that is required to wait for them to change? Because I feel like this time around, you're definitely going to be weighing what this person brings to the table, what this person really values, and if that matches up with what you want for your future. Like I said, this time, I feel like they really broke your heart this time. Whatever it was that they did, it's like they really let you down. And that put you in a different space, in a different perspective, to where you're really starting to see them differently. And I don't feel like there's a lack of emotion there. I don't feel like there's a lack of commitment on your part. I do feel like you want to work it out. But I'm feeling that the illusion has dropped. You know? I feel like this is the most truthful moment, because you're really seeing them and valuing them for who they are, and not for who you hope that they could be. And this person could also be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, somebody who's very intuitive, has a big imagination. They are very emotional. They act off how they feel, and not so much what may be the most logical thing. And they may also be very emotionally intelligent and manipulative. Or this person could also be a earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, somebody who's down to earth. They move slowly, but once they make a move, it's one that they can commit to. And I also feel like this is someone who may be more focused on the stability and the security of a relationship, not so much the emotional. So they may be emotionally detached. But I really just feel like this is somebody who's very layered. They have a lot of things in their life that has molded them and made them who they are. The love message I have for you is the Page of Cups. This person is definitely going to make you an offer. It is coming from the heart. They are genuine with how they feel about you, and they do want a new beginning on the romantic front. So if you have been waiting to hear back from this person, just know that they are on their way. And if you like this reading, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to Moon, Stars, and the Sky Tarot. Thank you for watching. This is the weekly for Cancer. I feel like a lot of you have gone through a recent breakup or ending. And if it wasn't recent, then I feel like it's something that you're still processing, because it was very sudden, very unexpected from this person. I feel like things might have been on track and suddenly they did not want to continue the relationship, or suddenly they did not want to continue to invest in this connection. And I feel like it really caught you off guard. This may be somebody who is not good with stability, or whenever this happened, they might not have been ready to commit. And I feel like this definitely puts you in a space to where you don't trust this person anymore. Any trust and any value that you may have built with them has really been compromised by them wanting to be flighty and them not really trying to commit in the way that you thought they did. I feel like this is somebody who can really talk a good game, but when it comes to executing, they may have a problem. And I'm not getting that this is somebody who has malicious intent. This is just somebody who lacks stability, like in their life in general. Whenever anything starts to get too serious, or they start to have to take on responsibility, have to really respond to what it is that they're doing or what it is that they've committed to, they may not be the best at handling the extra responsibility that comes along with it. And I feel like you will be continuing with this person in the future. This person is going to make an offer to return. And I feel like a lot of you will give this person another chance. But you definitely know that it's going to feel like a burden moving forward. The way that they just left with no real closure, no real understanding as to why they did so, is what's going to make this a connection that's hard for you to build, a connection that's hard for you to want to move forward with them. And I feel like you do care for this person, and you were very enthusiastic about this connection, and it might have felt very promising. But after they did this, now, yes, you want to continue with them because of the value that was there before. You want to see if there was value, there was anything really valuable there, and if you can continue to build. But I feel that it's going to weigh heavily on you emotionally. You're not going to be able to get over them leaving you as quickly. I feel like they definitely did not take into account how you may feel about them after what they've done. And this person may be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Someone who's very energetic, straightforward. They have a strong will, character, and spirit. And this is also somebody who acts off how they feel. Very passionate people. They usually go after something and get it because they put all their focus on it. And I really feel like this person may be immature when it comes to the emotional. And they, for some of you, may be younger than you or your same age, but they may not have the same level of experience regardless to their age. I feel like they don't know how to handle the emotional. And this is definitely putting you in a space to where you're weighing your pros and cons, seeing if this is a situation that you should truly try to reinvest in, if you should really try to plant any seeds with this person moving forward. Because like I said, they talk a really good game, but you're now seeing them for who they are and seeing what value do they really bring to your life and what value will they be able to bring in the long run. I feel like it's almost as though you're giving this person a trial period to see how they act moving forward. I'm not getting the sense that you're really going to commit to them on an emotional level the way that you did before anytime soon. For some of you, this person may also be a air sign. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Somebody who's a strong, straightforward communicator. Somebody who has an idealistic point of view. They're very strategic in the way that they do things. This is someone who acts off how they think and not so much off how they feel. And they're very intellectual, and when things get rough, they may be flighty. You know, they may ghost. They may be a bit irresponsible. But I'm getting that this is somebody who definitely, you feel a very strong connection to them. It may be that you have had a similar lifestyle, or you may have a similar way of thinking, or your energy might just be very compatible. I'm getting that this may be somebody who's like a twin flame or a soulmate to you, because they really do resonate with you on a soul level. I feel like you definitely connect on the intellectual. But I'm also sensing that you definitely have more experience than them. So just keep that in mind. Sometimes they may not know how to process certain things or how to act because they don't have that same level of experience, or they've never really had to deal with anything serious on an emotional level when it comes to a relationship. Moving forward with this connection, expect there to be, at least at this time where you're starting to reconnect with this person, expect there to be some tit for tats, some arguments between you and them. Like I said, I feel like you need to be a bit patient with this person because they may not know how to deal with the emotional. If ever you try to confront them about something they're doing, try to come from a loving space, because this person may end up feeling attacked. Instead of trying to work the situation out, trying to see what they can do different, they may just feel as though you're trying to put them in their place, and they may end up retreating, which will inevitably cause a rift on the emotional aspect of the relationship and make you want to stay away from them and be disappointed again. I feel like you're definitely, if you want to stay with this person, you're going to have to grow with them emotionally at whatever pace they need to grow. Because I just sense immaturity. Like, regardless of their age, I feel like they're going to be very immature. But once you go through this hurdle and you get a better understanding, things will start to progress much faster. Things will start to move forward with much more ease, but you're definitely going to have to be patient. The love message I have for you is the 9 of Wands. I know you feel like you've been struggling in this connection for a while, but just know that with time, the burden will feel lighter. You will start to feel that you understand each other better, and the communication will be better between you. You'll be able to work with each other better. But for the time being, you're definitely going to have to be strong. And if you like this reading, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to Moon, Stars, and the Sky Tarot. Thank you for watching. This is the weekly for Leo. I feel like this is going to be a really karmic week for you guys, especially with somebody who you had a very strong connection to. I'm feeling like this is someone who you wanted to have a household with. You had a household with. You were planning to move out with them. You were planning to have a future with them. You may have a family with them, or you wanted to have a family with them. I'm just getting very strong family vibes from this situation. And this is definitely somebody who you may have had a commitment with, or though you weren't in a relationship, the connection was so strong that you felt like this was the one. You felt like this was the person that you were going to spend the rest of your life with, is what I'm feeling. This person may be an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, somebody who is very down to earth. They are logical. They see things for what they are. They may be more focused on the stability and the security of the relationship and not so much the emotional. So they may be emotionally detached. And this is definitely somebody who's very money and business minded. Very focused on career. Very driven in their career. I feel like you have unfinished business with this person. I'm getting the sense that when you broke up with them, there may have been a lot of things that you did not get the answer to, or they may have just disappeared on you. I feel like they never were able to find peace with the way that they broke up with you, because they know that they did not do it right. They did not give you the respect that you deserved in the situation. And for some of you, I'm even feeling that it might have been very volatile. It may have been a situation to where you had a horrible ending. A lot of arguments, toxic, negative interactions with this person. And instead of ending things in a respectful way, they decided just to disappear, because it might have gotten a bit too overwhelming for them. And I feel like when they left, they really cut all communication. And I feel like you may not have seen or heard from this person in a really long time, is what I'm getting. And it is karmic that they are coming back at this time. It is divine timing. Because I feel like you're about to start a new connection with somebody. There's an offer coming in from somebody new at this time. This person may be a air sign, a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Someone who's straightforward with their communication. Very intellectual, very smart people. These people may be flighty at times if things get too negative. And this is definitely somebody who is very peaceful, somebody who knows how to set things up so that it can work out for the best. And they are good with their words. They're good at letting you know how it is that they feel. I feel like this is somebody who is a new love, a new option for you. And I feel like you've definitely been talking to this person, or they've been around you for some time. They've been getting to know you, or this may be like a co-worker or a friend that has been around you for a while. Because I feel like you've been waiting on this person to make a move, waiting on them to be the one to offer you a romantic offer, a romantic new beginning. And it's finally coming about. This person is emotionally invested in you, and they do want to see where things can go. And like I said, I feel like you know this person already. This may be a friend, or just somebody who you have been getting to know, that you've been building the connection, the value. You may have been dating this person, and this is the time that they want to settle down. They want to make the commitment more stable. And for some of you, you might have met this person either at school or at work. I'm getting more of a pull towards work. But regardless to where you may have met this person, I just know that this is definitely somebody who is looking for a long-term relationship, a long-term stable situation with you. And I feel like you already know that this is the type of person that really does want that commitment. I feel like you've had those conversations and you understand what each other values, and that's why now you're comfortable with moving forward to the next step, whether that be dating now or getting in a relationship now. And I feel like this person, this air sign person, may very well be the one that you end up settling down with. I feel like this is definitely somebody who's very commitment oriented, somebody who does want a long-term relationship and a household. They believe in marriage and the stability that comes from having a family. I feel like they definitely are thinking about their future in that way. And that, I feel like that is what has triggered this situation to come back. You're gonna need to purge this situation from the past before you can move forward. I feel like you are still on the defense when it comes to this person, this earth sign person from the past. I feel like you have a lot of things to say to them that you were not able to say. And I also feel like you're ready. Even if you have not been expecting this person, even if you have not been thinking about them, I feel like you always wanted to get off your chest how you feel. And you know exactly what it is that you want to say. And for some of you, I feel like this person from the past may have even moved away. But I feel like they've been watching you from afar. They've been trying to see how they can contact you. But I feel like even if they don't live here, they're going to try to reach out to you. They may be visiting very soon, maybe showing up at your house very soon. Because I feel like this is somebody who knows where you live or knows where you hang out at, knows where you work at. I just feel like it's going to be a bit unavoidable to have this conversation. You know, this is definitely something that you're going to get closure on at this time. And I feel like if it doesn't happen right now, it may happen next month. But I feel like for a lot of you, you're going to start to see the signs and the synchronicities that this person is trying to come back into your life. If you are getting any dreams or daydreams, any visions, anything, your energy is starting to feel different. You start to see things that remind you of this person. Don't take it as just a coincidence. Don't ignore it, so that when this person does come in, they don't take you off guard, you know, they don't catch you off guard. I feel like you're definitely going to understand everything that happened. You're going to come out of that state of confusion, of that state of feeling like they may have victimized you or made you feel bad. And I feel like you're going to be able to move with much more clarity moving forward and healing. I also feel like you're going to heal from whatever has been stopping you from wanting to commit to somebody. That's why I say it's coming in at a time where things are about to change for you. The love message I have for you is the Queen of Swords. This is going to be a time of communication, of clarity when it comes to the way that you think and you see things. You may even see things from a different perspective after you have this communication. And I feel like when this new perspective comes in for you, you're going to be able to move differently and see things differently. And if you like this reading, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to Moon, Stars, and the Sky Tarot. Thank you for watching. This is the weekly for Virgo. I feel like something that you have been hoping and praying and wishing for is going to come in for you. I feel like this is something that you definitely set intentions for, that you would hope, you were hoping would happen, that you were hoping would manifest for you. And I feel like you've been able to manifest some of the aspects of what you've been wanting when it comes to this connection that you've been wanting to manifest. And it's finally going to come to fruition. You're going to move into a time of abundance in general, in your life in general. So take advantage of this time and, yes, celebrate the positivity and the abundance that's coming in for you. But don't forget to continue building so that you can become much more stable moving forward. When it comes to your love life, I feel like you're going to be in a commitment very soon. But this is definitely somebody who you already know. I feel like this is an ex of yours or somebody who you might have broken up with recently, that you've been hoping that you would get back together with. You've been trying to work things out. I feel like it may have been a slow process to get back with this person, to communicate back with this person. But you're finally going to get that opportunity moving forward. I feel like this person is seeing things from a different perspective and they're ready to move differently and do things differently. I feel like the distance has served them well in the sense that they now are willing to be more compromising and more open-minded to what it is that needs to be done moving forward. And I really feel like they're going to go about it in a more strategic way. I don't get the sense that this person wants to cause a rift between you. I don't feel like this person is intentionally causing this connection with you. And I feel like they also wanted to have this new beginning with you all along. But they may have been in their feelings, or they may not have known how to approach the situation, how to solve the problem, you know? I feel like you and this person may either have an on and off connection or an unstable connection, and maybe that you're very different, or that you have different love languages, and that's what causes you to not connect fully, or not be as stable as you would like for the connection to be. This person may be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Somebody who has a strong intuition. Someone who wears their heart on their sleeve. They are hopeless romantic. They act off how they feel in their heart and not so much what may be the most logical thing. And these are also people who can be very emotionally manipulative and emotionally intelligent. They're good at reading other people's energy, and I also feel like they're very empathetic. This person is going to be the one to reach out to you. They're going to be the one to initiate the communication, and it's going to be all of a sudden. For some of you, this person may even show up at your house, but I'm getting for a lot of you, it will be like over the phone or over social media. I just feel like it's going to be at a time or at a moment where you're not even expecting it. But it is going to be received with joy. This person wants to reconnect with you. They want to start over. They want to rebuild, because I feel like you may have lost a lot of the value that was there, a lot of the trust. And I also feel like you've never really gotten that stability from this person. That responsibility from this person, that accountability. I feel like this person may have a toxic or negative manipulative side to them. They may be selfish or not willing to compromise, not willing to really do things differently. Or I feel like this person may just be toxic within themselves. They may not know how to have a stable and secure relationship. They may not know how to be committed to one person. Or this may just be something that they struggle with on a personal level. And I feel like you will be having a discussion about how you're going to be moving forward, how you're going to be committing to each other. And for some of you, I must say, I feel like a lot of you are going to be disappointed in the way that this person decides to move forward. Because I feel as though for some of you, this person is not going to want to take accountability. They're not really going to want to be empathetic towards you. It's going to be more of a my way or the highway type of situation. I feel like this person may be mad at how things happen. And I feel like they may, yes, they do want to get back together. They want a new beginning, but they want it on their terms. And that is going to cause a rift between you again. I feel like some of you may be releasing this person this time around. And it will be heartbreaking, because I feel like this is definitely somebody who is your twin flame, somebody who is your soulmate, somebody who you are truly invested in emotionally. And I feel like they are invested in you emotionally too. But this person is not budging when it comes to trying to see things from a different perspective when it comes to the emotional. I feel like intellectually they understand what they want to do moving forward. They have a new perspective. But when it comes to the emotional, they're not really budging at this time. But I must say, I don't feel like they are going to stay with this attitude. But for right now, I feel like they may not be willing to budge. For others of you, I feel like this person is still dealing with some things personally that make them a toxic, manipulative type of person. I feel like this person has seen that the way that they approach things is not working. And I feel like they no longer want to be at a place where they want to argue with you, but I must say they don't know how to approach things differently. I do feel like they are going to be a bit more open towards you on an emotional level, but it's going to take time for this person to shift their way of doing things emotionally. I feel like this person does value what you have, but they understand that you are very different, that you have a different background or a different belief system when it comes to the love that you share together. Like I said, I feel like this person may have been either raised very differently than you, or their experiences has molded them into becoming somebody who feels that toxic, negative relationships are the way to go. I feel like they may not have learned any better. So just know that they are willing to change, but it's going to be a journey. The love message I have for you is the Tower. There is change coming in for this connection. Some of you are going to leave this person behind. Others of you are going to commit to this person and start again by destroying the way that you used to do things and finding a new structure, a new approach, a new perspective that will help you to navigate this relationship in a more peaceful way. And you're going to be rebuilding slowly but surely with this person. So try to be patient with this process, and be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to Moon, Stars, and the Sky Tarot. Thank you for watching. This is the weekly for Libra. I feel like a lot of you have been trying to work on a commitment with somebody. I feel like this may be somebody who you view as the one, somebody who you want a long-term relationship with, somebody who you may have previously lived with or been married to, been engaged to, even somebody who you may have a family with, or somebody who you wanted to build a family with. I feel like this is definitely somebody who you consider a soulmate. You've been trying to work the situation out. You've been trying to see if they will compromise with you. But the thing is that this person comes from a very different emotional background. They may have been raised different. They may have a different love language, or they may just have a different value system than the one that you have. But I feel like the love is still real. But this person just values different things. While you may value one aspect of them, they may value the opposite aspect. And I just feel like there has been a disconnect, a bit of a struggle when it comes to maintaining the emotional connection between you because of how different you are. But I feel like this love is infinite. You really care for this person. And the connection is real. I feel like you have grown a lot with this person. You have grown wiser. You have learned more about them with time. And you've been trying to do things differently. But this time around, Especially for those of you who either had a separation from this person temporarily, or you've had an on and off connection with this person. I feel like this time around, it feels like a bit of a burden to be with them. It may be that there has been too many ups and downs, too many disappointments, too many moments of that person lacking accountability. Or it may just be that you're just plain old tired of feeling like you have to fight for this person or fight for the relationship half the time. I feel like you do want to continue with this person because you see the potential. You see that there is the possibility of having a good life and a good connection together, and that is what keeps you with this person, keeps you holding on to the idea of what may be. Especially for those of you who've already been with this person in a household, I feel like you want that back, but you don't want the negativity, the baggage that they bring sometimes back into the situation. There is going to be a lot of change coming in for you in your life in general. I feel like this is going to be the week where things start to kick off, things start to pick up energy and pick up steam. And I'm speaking for your love life and other aspects of your life. Anywhere that you have been putting energy into, anywhere that you have been putting time and commitment and focus, and you have not been seeing any return, you're either going to start to see the return at this time, or it's going to start to fall off of your life. You know, there may be certain doors closing at this time, but it will only be to open doors in other avenues for things that will serve you better. I feel like a lot of you have been trying to hold on to things that are no longer for you. And this is going to be the time where they are out of your life, they're pushed out of your life, but don't be sad. If you really think about what has left or what is leaving, you will see that it just no longer was going to work out with whatever you're trying to do at the moment, whatever you're trying to manifest moving forward. Especially when it comes to your love life. I feel like a lot of you have been trying to manifest an answer as to what it is that you should do about this situation, what it is that you should do about this person. Because I feel like a lot of you have one foot in the door, one foot out the door. Though the love is real between you and this person, and you may have had stability and, you know, that sense of solidarity from this person at one point, I feel like at this time you're really seeing what it is that they bring to the table, seeing if you still value those things. And I feel like some of you are just tired of the emotional turmoil, because I feel like your problems, like I said, I feel like they all stem from the emotional, and I feel like it's repetitive. Some of you will be leaving this person behind. I am getting that a lot of you are tired of being disappointed over and over again. And though you do have a strong emotional connection with them, you may decide to release this person because you no longer want to continue to carry on with the burden. I feel like for a lot of you, you're going to feel as though it's not worthy of your investment anymore. It's not worthy of the time. And I feel like that clarity is going to reach you this week, but you're not going to move on it right away. I feel like you're going to make plans as to how you're going to separate from this person, especially for those of you who may have a lot of things invested with them or other things that come along with this connection. I feel like you're going to be much more patient and strategic about how you do things. I feel like you want to do it the right way, not just for them, but for yourself also. For others of you, I feel like you will be staying with this person and the burden is going to start to lighten up. But just know that it is going to be a slow process. I know a lot of you may be fed up, but I feel like this is going to be the time where you see what they bring to the table, and you're going to be in a space to where you want to let go of the past and the negativity that manifested before. I feel like you're going to honor the good times more than the bad. And I also am getting the sense that this person will start to become emotionally stronger. I feel like they're not going to be as sensitive as before. I feel like this person also has learned how to move forward with you differently, how to do things differently. And this is definitely what you've been waiting on. You've been waiting for this person to learn you, learn how to deal with the situations that may arise in a different, more logical, down-to-earth way, and not so much of an emotional way. And I feel like this personal growth is going to be a slow growth, but it's going to be worth it. And I feel like you're going to start to see that change manifesting in the moving forward. But I must say, you're going to have to be patient. The love message I have for you is the Ace of Wands. For those of you who are leaving this person, just know that it was no longer serving you. And it's going to, yes, hurt at first, but it will bring about new inspiration, a new zest, a new spark for life. Because when something's no longer serving you, it brings you down. For those of you who are staying with this person, I do see a reigniting of the passion, of the happy-go-lucky, the fun, the positive aspect of this connection. Be lighthearted, be flirty. Don't try to talk about anything deep at this time, because I feel like you'll benefit more from just keeping a positive mindset and being very energetic, trying to, spend time together, do things that are fun and lighthearted. And if you like this reading, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to Moon, Stars, and the Sky Tarot. Thank you for watching. This is the weekly for Scorpio. I feel like you're going to get justice when it comes to a situation that really affected you. Somebody might not have been fair. Somebody might have been very abusive towards you, or did not provide a stable relationship for you. Somebody did you wrong, possibly a third party situation. And I feel like karma is definitely knocking at that person's door at this time. And I feel like divine timing is at play here, because I feel like they may have done something else or something similar to somebody and manifested this outcome for themselves. I feel like this is someone who generally is very selfish. They only want what is best for them, and they don't care who they cheat out of it. But I definitely get the sense that this time around their karma is catching up to them. This is somebody who may be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Someone who's a hopeless romantic. They act off how they feel. They may be empathetic, emotionally intelligent, and manipulative at times. This is someone who can also feel other people's energy. They're good at reading people and good at knowing what the other person needs. And they wear their heart on their sleeve. Very strong intuitions. But this is someone who you have been waiting to hear back from. I feel like you always felt like they cheated you out of a fair ending, out of a fair situation, and they did it in the worst way. I do feel that sense of betrayal. And I feel like they're going to come back in the picture really fast at this time. I'm getting the sense that they are sorry for what they've done. And they want a new beginning with you. And they're not going to be shy about asking for it. But you definitely don't trust this person. When they left you out in the cold. And I feel like a lot of things, what they did to you might have hurt you to the point that a lot of the things that you were working on they were not able to come to fruition. They were ruined because you were not able to focus on your own life due to the negativity from the situation. I feel like you really had to deal with this for a long time. And I'm getting the sense that this person thinks that the situation was not so bad. I feel like they don't take accountability like that, that they don't really empathize with the other person. I feel like this is definitely somebody who just goes around messing with people's lives, doing what they want to do, and then they leave. Or at least that's how they conduct themselves in their love life for the most part. I feel like this is definitely somebody who is not genuine when it comes to the emotional. They're more of somebody who is into being with you physically, but not really investing in you emotionally. They may even invest in you financially, but they're not really trying to settle down, not really trying to commit in any type of way. And I feel like the time has come. But you have grown from this situation. You have the wisdom that you need to move forward. And I feel like that's something that they're not expecting, especially if this person was older than you, or they may have been more mature or had more experience than you, which I feel for a lot of you, regardless of their age, I feel like this person might just have been more experienced. And that's why they were able to get their way with more ease. They were able to be more strategic and put certain things in place in your life and in your mind so that you don't know how to react to them, so that you don't know that they're coming from a space that's not genuine. When they come into the picture, you are going to stand your ground. I feel like you're definitely ready for that conversation. You're ready for that interaction. I feel like some of you even, I'm not encouraging it, but I feel like some of you may even want to get violent with this person, because I feel like they're just not going to take responsibility. They're not going to be accountable. I'm getting the sense that this person wants to be back in your life without really having to acknowledge what they've done wrong, or not really having to be responsible for it, not really having to apologize. But yet they want to be in your life. And I feel like this isn't somebody who's going to give up easily. I'm getting the sense that this is someone that when they want something, they go after it. And until they don't get it, they don't stop. And I feel like they're confident. I feel like they know you to the point that they know what to say and do and how to act to trigger you. Like, that's one thing. They know how to move you emotionally is what I'm getting. And I feel like this person may try to say something to try and trip you up. Even while you're angry, I feel like they're going to try to get you in your feelings so that you can respond to them in the way that they want, so that they can be back in the picture, so that they can be a part of your life again, even if it's at a distance. Which, don't believe that this person does want a connection with you. And I feel like no matter how you let them in, whether it's that you forgive them and you want to be friends, or you unblock them, I feel like this person wants a relationship. Because I'm getting that they have calculated this relationship in their mind, and they see that there is more value being with you as a romantic partner than not. And I feel like they want you back as a romantic partner. So just know that they are going to be persistent, and they are going to eventually offer you a cup of love. They want a new beginning with you romantically. But I don't feel like this person has changed, and I don't feel like they have the intentions of changing. I just feel like they did the math on it, and you add up, you know? You work well. They want you because they feel that you will bring something positive to their life. And like I said, karma is currently getting back at this person. And I feel like that's also some of the fuel behind this whole situation. It's time for them to face their karma. It's time for them to pay up. And it's time for them to be in a vulnerable position emotionally. Because for them to come back to you after what they've done, they are being vulnerable. Though they have not changed. Like I said, I don't see anything about changing. But I do feel like they want you back. Like at the end of the day, you are the one for them in their mind. So if this is somebody who you do not want, just know that they do want a romantic situation. It's not a friendship, it's romantic. So just, keep that in mind. The love message I have for you is the Three of Wands. Definitely somebody from the past, possibly the distant past, coming back for you. This may even be somebody who is not around anymore, somebody who might have moved. But just know that this person has been keeping their eye on you. And if you have people in common, they have been asking about you. So just know that they are on their way. And if you like this reading, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to Moon, Stars, and the Sky Tarot. Thank you for watching. This is the weekly for Sagittarius. I feel like this is a week where you're going to be sure of who is your soulmate. And I feel like you've already been building with this person. I feel like you've already been connecting to them, even if it's just on a friendship level. I feel like you've always known, regardless to it, whether this is a friend, someone you're dating, somebody you're talking to, someone you're in a relationship with. I feel like you've always known that this is the one for you, that this is who you're supposed to be with. But I really am getting the sense that you might have had a false start with this person. The first time around that you tried to be with this person, it may not have worked, or there might not have been enough chemistry between you and this person. Something got in the way. They might have been with somebody else when you met them. But just know that regardless to what may have stopped you, it was because it was not time for you and this person to be together. It was not time for you to be in a relationship yet. So you may have had to have gone through a time period where either you were separated or you just were not in a romantic connection with this person. But just know that this is going to be the week where I really feel like something's going to happen and you're going to be able to identify this person as the one for you. This person may be an earth sign or have earth in their chart. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Somebody who is down to earth. They are realistic. They see things for what it is and they make moves accordingly. They don't go off of emotion. So they may also be a bit emotionally detached. And this is somebody who focuses more on the stability and the security of a relationship and not so much the emotional aspects that are forever changing in relationships. I feel like this is someone who may also be in a good space in life, very money and career focused. And this is also someone who you may have met at work or at school. Regardless to how you met, I feel that you've been growing in connection with this person for some time and there is real value there. This is somebody who you trust, somebody who you feel like is a stand-up person who has stability, who can offer something real. I feel like you know that this person is very serious about the moves that they make. They may be someone who makes a move slowly or who takes their time trying to commit to something, but once they commit to something, they stick to it. And like I said, I feel like you trust this person, you know this person. They may also be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, somebody who's a straightforward, strong communicator, idealistic in their point of view, someone who may be flighty at times if things start to get too negative, and an intellectual, someone who's very strategic in the way that they do things. And they also may be somebody who is emotionally detached and they act off how they think and not so much of how they feel. Like I said, this is gonna be the time where you change the way that you view this person. It may be that something happens between you and this person, or that you start to become closer to this person. I feel like you may become more intimate with them, whether that be on an emotional level or physical level. I feel like the intimacy is going to grow between you, but it's going to be unexpected. It's going to be very sudden, this shift between you and this person. But I feel like it's going to be a comfortable one. I'm not getting any drama attached to it, and I'm not getting any negativity. I just feel like it may be unexpected. But I feel like it's divine timing at play between you and this person. You are supposed to be with them at this time. And you and them may share similar points of views when it comes to relationships, when it comes to the way that you see life, when it comes to your approach to life. I feel like you may have similar mentality or have a similar upbringing. This person may be from the same place, same neighborhood, or just the same culture. Regardless, I just feel like the communication is very strong between you and them and very positive. This is going to be a very lighthearted, passionate, positive time between you and this person. For some reason, I just thought you're going to have your first kiss or something like that. Or you're going to be more open to each other on an emotional level. Whatever it is, I just feel like it's going to be very passionate between you and this person. It may be that you have a heart-to-heart with them, and that leads to you getting in a relationship or dating. And once things become more concrete on the emotional level, on the romantic level, that's when you start to see them differently. Do know that this is not going to be a rushed relationship. It's not going to be one that in a few months you're living together. But it's definitely going to be the type of relationship that you build it slowly and it brings more value to your life on an emotional level. I really feel like this is going to be a connection where you can depend on this person in all ways, not just the financial, but also the emotional. I feel like it's going to be a very positive relationship for you. And I also feel like you may become more abundant financially through this association with this person, through this relationship. It may be that they are very resourceful, that they're very giving, or that the karma between you two is one that makes you more abundant. You know, sometimes people can bring about an energy into your life that makes you prosper. And I really feel like that's going to be the energy that you share between each other. You may get into business or get better jobs or something. I just feel like it's going to be very fruitful for you and this person. And this person may be a boss already. They may be an entrepreneur, have a good job, or just have a very good financial standing. I feel like they're at a space or about to reach a place in their life where they can really offer stability of a household, that stability for a family. And they have a lot of wisdom. Regardless of their age, I feel like this is someone who is very wise beyond their years, and they approach things and handle things from a mature space. There is a love offer coming in for you. And it's going to be from the heart. It's going to be a new beginning. Like I said, I feel like you may not have been romantic with this person yet. So they're going to initiate it. Or it may be that you already are in a romantic space, but you get a stronger connection, a stronger attachment to them. They may also be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or have water in their chart. Somebody who has a strong intuition. They are romantics. They follow their hearts, not so much logic. And this is also someone who is empathetic and can be emotionally manipulative and emotionally intelligent. I feel like this is your soulmate. This is somebody who you're going to settle down with for good, or for at the very least have a long-term relationship moving forward. The love message I have for you is Six of Wands. I see things are going to start to progress in your favor very quickly with a lot of ease. No, it's not going to be a fast relationship, but I feel like the connection is going to fall into place at this time, unexpectedly, very sudden. And if you like this reading, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to Moon Stars in the Sky Tarot. Thank you for watching. This is the weekly for Capricorn. I feel like there's some new love sparking in, but with somebody that you've already been with before. I feel like there's a new offer or a new opportunity that's trying to manifest itself. And I definitely feel like this is something that you set intention for. But for some reason, I'm not getting the sense that this is something that you currently are still thinking about or you're currently still hoping for. I feel like a lot of you are resignated to the fact that this situation may not manifest, that the situation may not end up working out because time may have passed, or this person might have moved on, you might have moved on. But I feel like they're definitely going to come through with an offer. And I feel like you may be running into this person or getting in contact with this person, you know, very lighthearted communication between you and them in the beginning. But I really feel as though you are going to be able to manifest this second opportunity. This person may be a fire sign, a Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, somebody who is very strong-willed, has a strong spirit and character, energetic, and they have a passion for life. They usually go after what they want and get it. These are people who can be temperamental at times. And these are also people who follow their heart. They're very passionate lovers. And I feel like in the past, you may have had a misunderstanding with this person, miscommunication, pettiness between you and them. I feel like at one point it turned from something beautiful that was very inspiring, very funny, even very loving, to something that it made you feel like you were at a standoff. Like you no longer knew whether or not it was safe to be emotional with this person, vulnerable and open to this person, because they were now on the defense. They were now wanting to step away from you, wanting to manifest something else. And I feel like you definitely took a step back. And I also feel like you went along with it. When this person became defensive, you also became defensive. You also held your ground. And I really feel like you did not think that things would last, that things would continue to be as petty or as negative as they did. And at one point, I feel like you became aware that this person was trying to step away from the situation. And that lack of communication manifested in missed opportunities to make things right again on both ends. I feel like both of you let the opportunity go. And you may hold this as a regret. Both of you may regret the way that things ended. Both of you may wish that you had a second opportunity to do things differently. And I feel like now, especially for those of you who've been apart for some time now, because I feel like some of you, this may have happened recently, like a few months ago, but for some of you, this may have happened years ago. I feel that you may have a completely different perspective, especially when it comes to the emotional aspect. I get the sense that you may see this person's point of view a bit more, may even see their insecurities and their shortcomings more, and yours too. But I just feel like in general, you see things from a different space, and you see what could have been done differently in order to manifest a different outcome. Moving forward, I feel like this time around, you're definitely going to be able to have that opportunity, that emotional fulfillment with this person. I feel like this person may be your soulmate. And it was not time for you to be together at the time that they were around, at the time that you had this rift. I feel like you're going to have communication with them, and that is going to put everything into perspective. And I feel like it's going to be a very positive beginning. This person may also be at a space to where they see things differently too, and they want to come together with you. I don't feel like there has been a lack of love between you and this person ever. And I feel like this person also identifies you as their soulmate. I feel like you may have a family with this person at some point if you don't already have kids with them, because I feel like a lot of you may already have children with this person. I just feel like it was not the time. No matter how good things might have been, at some point it was not time for you to be together at that time. But this time, I feel like it is the right time. And I also feel like once you come together, there's going to be a lot of stability and security moving forward. It may be that you make each other more abundant somehow, or that you bring a lot of positivity and stability to each other's life. But all in all, I'm seeing 10 for 10 for you guys with this person. They're going to be your emotional stability and your financial stability. I feel like you're going to be a powerhouse together. I feel like you're going to be there for each other on both levels, both materially and emotionally. And I also feel like it's going to be even better than what you thought. is going to be a stronger bond than what you ever could imagine, especially after having gone through a time of separation. This is the one for you. And your manifestation will come through. I feel like back when this was first happening, you may have had a vision or set an intention or hoped that it would happen in a certain way, hope that things would manifest in a certain way. And I feel like for a lot of you, you're gonna manifest that you intended, that you envisioned. Like, for example, if you had envisioned that you would run into them at the store, you're gonna run into them at the store. If you envision that they're gonna need you for something, they may come back and need you for something. That's what I mean. Like, whatever you had in mind, I feel like a lot of you are going to manifest exactly what it was. And I feel like you're not going to remember what it is that you had asked for or that you had envisioned until it plays out. This person may also be a air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Somebody who is a strong communicator, maybe flighty at times. These are people who are intellectuals and they're very strategic in the way that they go about things. I also get the sense that this may be somebody who is emotionally detached and maybe very lighthearted type of person, and I feel like they are much more mature now. This person is at a place to where they know what they want and they go after it. They know how to move forward in a way that makes more sense and that honors their way of being more now. So just know that this situation is manifesting for you. The love message I have for you is the 8 of Cups. I feel like in the beginning especially, you're still going to have a lot of that negative energy, a lot of that sadness, a lot of that insecurity that you feel toward this person because of how things may have ended. And I'm not gonna lie, it may take you some time to get out of that negative space. No matter how positive things may be, no matter how swiftly things may be moving for you at this time, I feel like you're going to have to be patient with your process, because you're not just gonna move from feeling some kind of way toward them to feeling like they're the one right away. You're not gonna be able to let go of the sadness right away. So try to keep that in mind and be patient with yourself. And if you like this reading, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to Moon, Stars, in the Sky Tarot. Thank you for watching. This is the weekly for Aquarius. I feel like a lot of you are going through a time where you're starting to see somebody for who they really are. You're starting to see their flaws clearly. You're starting to be a bit more grounded about the connection, a bit more grounded about how you feel toward this person and what you expect from them. I feel like you've been through a lot of disappointments with them, and you've been through a lot of ups and downs. And a lot of you have one foot in the door, one foot out the door when it comes to this connection, because you feel as though it is not a connection that's really bringing you stability and security the way that you had hoped it would bring you. Or you realize that this person is not really trying to commit, not really trying to be there for you in any way that is valuable, especially on an emotional level. And I feel like you are ready to walk away from this situation because you no longer feel appreciated by them. This person may be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or they may have water in their chart. Somebody who has a strong intuition, someone who is emotional, they act off how they feel. Hopeless romantic, someone who is emotionally intelligent and they may be manipulative at times. And somebody who is empathetic, they are good at reading people's energy. And I feel that this person may have more experience than you when it comes to the emotional, or they may just have had more relationships. And they may be older than you. Regardless to their age, this is definitely somebody who has a lot of wisdom. I feel like you are at a space to where you're starting to feel as though this connection is a burden. This connection is bringing you more negativity and more responsibility, and not really balancing that responsibility out. And I also feel like you are feeling a bit bruised at this time. And I'm getting the sense that you may not know how to handle the situation, may not know what is best for you moving forward, but I feel like you fear that you will miss the opportunity to communicate with this person what it is that you feel. And I feel like you're trying not to really push the subject at this time because you fear that they will react negatively towards you, that they will not be understanding, and that they will further break your heart. I'm getting the sense that this person may not be compatible with you emotionally, or they may just not be interested in really compromising, really trying to see things from your perspective. And I get the sense that you've been through this before with them. You may have an on and off relationship with them, or a connection that you've always been together, but you've gone through a lot of negative moments with them. I feel like this person never fails to let you down somehow. And for some of you, it may be betrayal. It may be that they are cheating. But for others of you, I feel like just they don't show up for you the way that you show up for them. Emotionally, they're not the most solid person. And I feel like that may be this person's character in general. Like I said, the illusion that you had with this person, the hopeful feeling that you had toward this relationship has diminished a bit, because you see that not just towards you, but towards other aspects of their life. This isn't really somebody who is dependable when it comes to the emotional aspect of life. Though I feel like this is a very passionate connection, and you may go through a moment to where you're feeling very connected to them again, especially on the physical level. I feel like a lot of you are contemplating saying goodbye. And for some of you, I feel that you may try to spend time with this person again one more time before you walk away. I feel like you're picking how you're gonna leave this person. Whether that be that you hang out with them one more time and you say whatever it is that you feel, or you're with them on a more physical level one more time. I feel like a lot of you are planning how you're gonna let go. Even subconsciously, I feel like some of you may be moving towards stepping away from this connection because you just don't feel stable. And I feel like you have your walls up when it comes to this situation. Yeah, I really feel like they let you down. But just know that this person has a very strong connection with you when it comes to the emotional. And what I mean by that is that though they are different than you emotionally, I feel like they can sense when something is not right with you. They can sense when you're about to walk away. They can sense when you're moving in a different way. So don't think that this person does not know that you are trying to leave. I feel like this person definitely will try to do something to get your interest back into them. They do want to stay with you. They do want to rebuild with you. But whatever they have done this time around that has put you in a space of clarity, that has made you see them for who they are, I feel like they know that they're close to getting left. So they're gonna be trying to do whatever they need to do in order to win you back on an emotional level. More than betrayal, I just feel like you're exhausted. I feel like a lot of you are just tired of not being able to have that person who you rely on, have that foundation that you can count on. And I feel like this person sees that you are uncomfortable, that you're trying to make moves. I really feel like they're going to put a wrench in your plans. How effective it may be, I'm not sure, but I really feel like this person is going to try to get back with you either through trying to be more intimate with you emotionally or physically, or trying to respark the connection somehow. Maybe offering you something you've always wanted or something they wouldn't compromise on. I just really feel like this person is not going to let go as easily as you thought. So do be aware of that for those of you who are trying to walk away. The love message I have for you is the 8 of Cups. You're definitely contemplating leaving. I feel like you feel disappointed because you invested so much into this person, so much love into this person. And you thought that at some point it could manifest to something more, but instead you're just exhausted. And I feel like you may be taking time out to yourself at this point to just contemplate on what it is that you want next in life, what it is that you're going to do after you leave this situation. But just know that they are not going to give up easily. You want to leave, but I feel like you're going to have to put up a fight to really leave. Especially for those of you who have had that on and off relationship with this person. They're definitely not going to let it be off so easily. And if you like this reading, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to Moon, Stars, and the Sky Tarot. Thank you for watching. This is a weekly for Pisces. I feel like a lot of you are going to be receiving some news unexpectedly, and an unexpected communication, a message. from somebody, and it's gonna take you out of a negative space. I feel like a lot of you may have been going through it with a partner or a connection that you've been in, and I feel like this person may have done wrong by you, may have built you up to then knock you down, or promised a lot of things that they could not keep. Or they also might have been with you for some time, and right when you thought that things were gonna start to come to fruition, that things were gonna start to move in the right direction, and you were very emotionally invested, they might have let you go or let go of the relationship. I feel like they really fell short when it comes to this connection or this commitment that they made to you. But change is gonna come in very fast. Like, I feel very fast energy, a turnaround in this situation. This person may have seen the light or the error in their ways, and they want to make up for it. And I feel like there is a karmic connection between you and this person, or it may just be that their karma is knocking at their door and they have to make things right. They have to readjust. They have to put everything in its place in order to be able to move forward. But all in all, I feel like it may have been a mistake on their part, or they may not have realized how invested they were in you emotionally when they did this, and that's why now they're trying to come back to make things right and move forward in a connection, in a commitment. This person may be a fire sign or have fire in their chart, a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, somebody who's very energetic. They may be temperamental at times, someone who is impulsive, someone who has a strong will, strong character and spirit. They're very passionate. They follow their heart, and when they want something, they go after it, and they usually get what they want. This person may be a bit older than you, or they may just have a lot of experience when it comes to relationships. And I'm also getting that this is definitely somebody who may be a bit established in their life. They may be in a place of abundance, maybe an entrepreneur, their own boss, you know, or have a good job. A lot of stability is what I'm feeling from this person, and maturity. And this is, if this is not the way that you remember them being, it may be that that is where they are at in their life at this time. And I feel like they know that they were in the wrong. They know that it's going to be a challenge to start over again. And I feel like they are aware that you are either seeking other options or that you have other options on the table. But I feel like this person is ready to go to war. War in the sense that they're ready to do whatever needs to be done in order to get things back on track. I feel like this person is very realistic in the way that they're viewing things, and they know that you can go either way. They know that you are in a space to where you may be emotionally disconnected from the situation at this point, and you really have the cards on your side, you know? You really have all the advantage at this time because of how this person conducted themselves when they were leaving. I feel like they may try to bring you some drama. Yeah. But the reason why they're trying to bring you some turmoil is because they want to get in your feelings. Especially for those of you who have been separated for some time, or for those of you who may have moved on. I feel like they know where they stand, and in order to get you to react and respond to them, they have to get you in your feelings in order to create a new bond, to create a new attachment. Because I get the sense that this person knows that it will be hard to get you to invest in them emotionally in the way that you did before again. Like I said, this person has a lot of wisdom. I get very boss type energy. Like they may even be a bossy type of person. But they know how to do things. They know how to approach situations. And I feel like they may be strategic too. Or at least they may be strategic in how they move in this connection again. Because this person wants to build a future with you. This time around, they really want that stability and security in that long-term relationship. And I feel like they almost want to pick up where they left off with you. Like if they had their way, if they could pick how things move forward, I feel like they would pick up where they left off before they messed up. And I feel like you definitely had a strong connection with this person. They want to move forward with you in a stable and secure way. And I feel like they want to commit very soon. Like regardless to how much time may have passed, whatever connection you had before with this person, they value that now. Even if they didn't value it before, they see the value in the stability that was provided. That one-on-one connection. And I feel like it's all divine timing and karma. This may be a karmic connection that you have with this person. I am feeling that regardless to whether or not you give this person an opportunity, there is some karma that needs to be cleared between you and them. And I'm also getting the sense that there is a lesson to be learned here for both of you. But it's definitely going to be a rocky beginning. I feel like a lot of you, even if you are still emotionally invested in this person, I feel like a lot of you are just not with it. Not with their approach, not with their intentions. And I feel that you're not going to be shy about letting them know how it is that you feel. I don't get the sense that it's going to be like very volatile. But it's definitely going to be a more passionate conversation than what you thought. Like you may end up cursing at each other or telling each other off or something. I don't feel that it will get physical or nothing like that. I'm not trying to scare you guys, but I really do feel like you're going to get it off your chest. You know, however it is that you feel about them. And I don't feel like they're going to be shy about arguing back with you. Because like I said, they know they messed up. And they need to get you back on their side emotionally. Even if it's negative emotions, it's better than no emotion at all. If you know where I'm coming from with that. The love message I have for you is the Queen of Pentacles. This may be an earth sign. Or they have earth in their chart. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Somebody who's down to earth. Slow to make a move, but once they make a move, it's a solid and stable one that they can stick to, that they can commit to. Somebody who is secure and stable and abundant at this time. Very focused on material things. And this is also somebody who can be emotionally detached. I also feel like this may be somebody who was planning on how they can return to you. Planning on what the best approach would be. And I also get the sense that they may have waited to be in a better position financially before they return because they wanted to have something to offer you. Especially for those of you who were with somebody who didn't have anything before. I really feel like they may be established at this point. And if you like this reading, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to Moon, Stars, and the Sky Tarot. Thank you for watching.